I'm gonna show them how this sword works.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
It's gonna be. I mean, I think we'll be okay. Oh shit, we're surrounded. Hurry up and cast some large person. Go get her. Windwalk. Make it happen. Okay, we're doing okay here. Okay. Help with the flank. How are you taking damage on the horse?
Good guys always win.
No match for me.
No, I think we're fine.
I got this.
Maybe not so much if you're not going to turn and attack.
Damn you! Are you still here?
Here, Wolf Jiff. Oh, he got knocked over.
I can't die now. I'm not nearly
Good
rich
guys
enough.
always win.
Yes. This kill is for you.
Okay. Big heals. Big heals. Let's go.
I got this.
Where's Wolf Jiff? Pull back this way. Just invisible on yourself. Okay. That's exactly what you like to see. Okay.
Distract them for me.
Get in there. Alright. You're getting targeted. I don't know why. Heal yourself. We're out of lay on hands. Yet.
Into the fray.
Oh, no. Sorry.
No glory without risk.
Time to share your treasures.
Get in there.
Damn you!
Come on, Wolf Jiff. Do your job. Oh, shit. My God. Keep the hero up. Wow. Oh, by the skin of our teeth.
We can do. I am a very popular extra planar hero from another planet. Why doesn't anyone here believe it?
Why does everyone want to kill us?
I wonder why.
Okay. would just be nice to sleep in town if we could make it, but I don't think we're gonna make it. We'll probably have to sleep one time in the wild.
Here we go.
We have enough inventory space. Let's go. I think that's how I need to use Wolfjiff, is continuously. Well, I think that's how I was using him before, but I will continue to use him like that. Is continuous, or just like make him invisible as much as humanly possible, or like as much as gamely possible, I guess, and just keep him invisible. All right. Sweet. Back to Dresden. Awesome. To the city streets. We need to go buy a scroll. I don't know who has the scrolls right now. They might be in the cathedral, right? He's getting all that stuff. We'll have to resto him, but get rid of this, buddy. How do you fail this? Stop rolling threes and It's a 20. You just have to roll 10 and up. Literally 50-50 odds. Why do you do this to me? Can we talk to Wolfjiff about, you know, some important matters? Well, I guess we already kind of talked to him. He just ran because he's a coward. Hey, Chief, want to talk? I want to know more about you. Are your family's tieflings too? My family is an interesting story, actually, but I don't tell it to just anyone. My father and mother had a bakery. Their life was great, but the gods never blessed them with any children. One day, my mother went to the river to wash some clothes and saw a basket floating downstream. Inside the basket was a baby, adorable and chubby and fast asleep. It was yours truly. In my hand was a note, spritz with an expensive perfume, and said, "Take care of my little angel." My mother brought me home, and she and my father realized right away that I was heaven sent. They raised me as their own. When I turned 15, my mother showed me my baby blanket. It was embroidered with a coat of arms of an unknown kingdom, all in gold thread. Ever since then, I've been looking for my real parents. But it's not easy. Traveling takes money, so if you have a few gold coins, I'll pay you back as soon as I find my real family. I give you my word. Doesn't sound very believable. Seriously? Usually everyone just believes everything I say. People love stories like that, you know? Cute baby, basket, a blanket. What's not to love? They look at them differently, as if I'm worth more, just because the sheet I spit on might have had a fancy coat of arms. Wolfjiff laughs. If I really was a prince, I wouldn't be sitting around here, I can tell you that much. I'd already have gone to take what was rightfully mine. Then I'd come back with an army, so I could watch the guards and merchants who pushed me around all my life bow and scrape before me. But that's not gonna happen. Want to hear the real story? The true story is boring. My family's human, both my father and my mother. They used to live in the village nearby. I forgot the name. When my mom had me, my old man got so mad he almost killed her. Pinned her to the wall and started asking questions, like why his son had horns and a tail. Well, my mom told him that her mother, my grandpa, used to fool around with a demon. When he heard this, Daddy Dearest got drunk, trashed the house, and then took off. I don't remember any of this. Of course, my grandpa told me I was about 3 years old when my mother brought me to Kennebrus and left me with my grandma. She said to her, "You and your demon have ruined my life, and now you handle him." Then she left. I haven't seen her or my dad since. She did leave a blanket, though. That part was true. My grandpa burned it because it was infested with lice. It wasn't even good enough to use as a rag. I think after all of that, my grandmother saw the light, felt greatly ashamed, and kissed my horns. I wish. Wolfchip grins nastily, his yellow eyes flashing. People used to give her trouble for fooling around with a demon. She wasn't welcome anywhere, so she got angry. Normal kids get bedtime stories, see, but the only tales I got told were how my dad was worthless, my mom was a slut, and I was a demon spawn that no one cared about. I mean, that's not going to mess you up. She only kept me so I could help her around the house and steal things she needed. So that's the truth. Tell me the real story of your family. Okay. How did you become a tiefling? I early was a tiefling, and life made me a thief. I've been in the business since I was a kid. My grandpa used to say, if you don't work, you don't eat. And she gave me as an apprentice, Jaeger, a tiefling neighbor of ours. He was a cunning old geezer. He knew how to take a purse off somebody's belt, how to cut open a bag undetected, even do some magic. He used to climb through the basement windows and open doors from the inside while I was still small enough. And when I grew and stopped fitting through the windows, I decided I was done with my education. I repaid my grandpa for everything, my grandma, everything she's done for me, which was absolutely nothing. Why would I why would I feed her if she wasn't bringing me any money? If you don't work, you don't eat. So I took off. I got bored on my teacher too. But when I as much hinted at leaving, he said I owed him for my education. So I just nodded, and then I joined the Owlbears, the gang that ran our district, and told them that Jaeger was working their territory. I don't know what happened to him, but I stayed with the Owlbears. Then leaders started giving me the cold shoulder. I did steal from him, but never that much, so I had to rat them out to the guards. Then I joined the Gold Hands. That was a good time. Rich pickings. I would have stayed with the Gold Hands, but the Northmen promised me a bigger cut if I told them where the Gold Hands kept their loot. Wow, dude, you have no allies. I'm no fool, of course, so I told them. After that, I only had one option to join the Northmen, and then the family came. At first, no one took them seriously, calling them thieflings and all that, but I felt it right away. They had power behind them. They had more money. Always on the winning side, Chief. That's why I joined the thieflings. And right on time, some thugs came from the capital and made the Northmen leave. The ones who survived are in the family now, too. Wow. You have demon in your blood. Do you feel drawn to the abyss? Wolf's tail whips back and forth nervously, raising clouds of dust. Why, are you inquiring or something? What is it to you? If I'm wrong, do you somehow? Just come out and say it. Don't ask me trick questions. I know how it happened. I used to know a fella. He was married to the sister of a guard. Some shady types got drunk one night and started asking him suspicious questions about the gods, about the queen. So he wakes up hungover with a headache, someone mumbling something. It smells like smoke, and his feet are kind of hot. He looks down, and there's a fire under him. And the prelate is reading out his sentence. Oh my god. Your shadow looks strange. What kind of magic is that? Ladies and gentlemen, roll up, roll up. No dark magic, no fraud. A trick without any deception. Wolf just snaps his fingers and blue flames engulf him. The shadow that was previously lying calm at his feet grows, floating in the air behind him. It is the shadow of a huge horned winged demon with claws. Ta-da! It doesn't do anything. It just looks scary. I remember when I was little, an old beggar showed me and my friends how to make shadow puppets. You put your fingers together in front of the light, and it makes the shadow of a deer or a dog or a dove on the wall. I tried so hard, I wanted to make the best shadow, and I did. It just happened. Wolfjeff chuckles sadly. Funnily enough, that's the last time I had any real friends. They tried to stone me later, screaming at me, calling me a demon. I'm not going to say that to him. A tiefling is always a demon to these wimps. Even the lowest-ranking drunkard gnome thinks he's better than me, just because he hasn't got horns or a tail. The poorest beggar in the filthiest gutter thinks he's better than me. Most people would never show their shadow again after the first time, but I don't care. If stones start flying again, I'll just run. I'm used to it by now. It's not the strangest thing I've seen. Oh, well, and there I was thinking I'd impress you. Wolf just sighs, his tail drops, and the shadow and the blue fire disappear. Thanks for not dragging me into the front of the paladins, at least. They already know me. I've been brought to them before. I remember the paladins all standing around and looking inside me for traces of evil. They couldn't find any, so they let me go. Tell me about the tieflings. Alright, won't tell you everything, mind, but I can tell you a little. The tieflings are Mendevian thieves. The gang was started in the Mendev's capital by someone or other, and soon after they spread all over Galorian. They're also called the family, you know. Why? Because us tieflings are easy to spot. Wherever we go, guards always hassle us, asking, "Are you lost or something, Hornhead?" We usually say we're visiting family, and if they say, "Oh yeah, who?" you give him the name of the local tiefling, who confirms everything, even if he's never seen you before in his life. That's why we're all brothers and sisters. There are rules. Who does what? Who gets what? I won't say it's a lot, but they make it worth your while. They'll even heal you if you take an arrow. But the bigger no-no is this. You don't steal from the family. You don't contribute to the shared pot. You get the cold shoulder. You won't be treated like family no more. And then everyone will hear that you went to visit some relatives who have a farm someplace. My best guess? The farm is an underground well beneath Kenebris, where they breed grey worms. Huh. If its sister Kursame, our boss, looked the other way more often, I'd really be able to spread my wings. Nobody should live under the constant threat of punishment. You could kill Kursame and take her place. Wolfshift laughs. Now there's an idea. Nice try, Chief, but I'm no killer. I've never been... And assassins are expensive. I'm turning into an assassin. You know they bumped up the prices last year? I asked a friend of mine why he charged so much, and he says, "I learned to see the true value of my work. I read in a book that whatever you think you're worth, that's what you'll earn." Can you believe it? I didn't even know the mug could read. So I can't just have Kursame taken care of. It's too much trouble, and no one will like it. People respect her, mean as she is. Okay, enough. Alright, I have to go. I can't believe we never really talked to him about that stuff. I almost believed his stupid story for a second. Commander, what a pleasure it is to talk to you. I'm so glad. Please, would you like to take a look at my wares? Only the best ingredients. What is this? A vendor wrapped in black gives you a charming smile. He is strikingly tall and thin, but doesn't look hungry or emancipated. On the contrary, he moves with strength of a gym. Okay. First, show me your wares. Ah. This is my type of magic. These brutes grant the wearer a +1 to dodge. Damn, dude. Bonus to AC demons and 1 additional attack of opportunity per round. Ooh. Not all of them. Oh. These need to go in Skelly Bros inventory. This headband grants the wearer resist fire 10 whenever the enemy confirms a critical hit against the wearer. That for the next round, the wearer deals an additional 5. +2 dagger. Okay, so the Curse of Undead. All living enemies in 30-foot area must pass a will save throw or start slowly turning into the undead. Each turn that affects the creature takes a 1d4 constitution attack. Positive energy and cure spell hurts it like it was undead. If we could control it. This shirt grants its wearer +1 competence bonus on lore, nature skills, and immune to diseases. Damn, that's actually really good too. I will be back for that. Where am I?
Here all week.
Nope. You. Whenever the wearer of the robe uses the divine power to... Okay, that's... Saving throws... Athletics... Knowledge, persuasion... Grants +5 wear against demons and competence. Whenever you wear the cloak channels energy to harm undead for the next 2 rounds, they become surrounded with a fire shield that deals 1d6 character level fire damage. Interesting. This cloak resistance grants wearer immunity to fire. Dang, dude, there's some really good spells out here. Looking for like... Okay, hold on. Need scroll of restoration. Has it. Wow, they have like all the polymorphs. Did I miss it? No, that's... Yeah, they don't have it. Oh my god. Restoration or res. Damn. Like, you have everything else. Maybe they have it here. That's it. Almost time for bed. Cool. Cool.
Here we go.
Where's our snow? A woman in golden embroidered cleric's robes greets you with a polite bow. Her eyes, the color of molten gold, gleam brightly in her dusk face. Greetings, Commander. My name is Arsino. I'm a messenger from the Temple of Abadar in Absalim, and I came here assuming the defenders of the fortress could use the service of cleric. Perhaps you've heard of the wounds sometimes open my chest. Are you familiar with this kind of ailment? Arsino quickly probes you with skill of an experienced healer. So the wound was right here, and then it disappears and reappears. Amazing. No, this is the first time I've heard of such magic. What do you think it might be? I think it's some kind of demonic corruption or particles of chaos from the abyss have entered through the wound in your body and made it so unstable. It sounds quite interesting, incidentally. Judging from the records of research of the abyss, strangest things have happened in the cursed place. Can you give me some advice on how to heal it? I'm sure that you've already used the purification, the chaos warding spells, and for obvious reasons, you don't have the option of leaving the campaign and going on a long pilgrimage to various shrines. Since that's the case, keep a diary. Make careful and systematic entries about your well-being. If it gets worse, record the circumstances under which it happened. I'm afraid this is the only advice I can offer for right now. I want you to try to heal me. I'm sorry, but I don't have the right to do that. A healer who makes a blind attempt to heal a patient who is on the verge of death is an irresponsible fool. You do not seem to be dying, so we will not take any unnecessary risk. Thank you. It all makes sense to me. I could use the help of a cleric. That is precisely why I'm here. Okay. Burned Ashwood. This quarterstaff grants the wielder ability to cast the Burning Arc spell with the level 5th level. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's bulk sell this stuff. Clear out my inventory real quick before we take this hit. You know what? Let's keep one of those. Whenever the wearer of this +3 melee chain bonus flanks an enemy, the wearer gets a +2 bonus damage against flanked creatures. If you have an outflank feature, the damage bonus increases to +4. Wish it was like lighter armor though. This +3 shock sword bypasses any type of damage reduction. Ooh. Okay. Whenever the wielder of this keen light pick attacks an enemy with DR, the DR is decreased by 1 until the end of combat. Is that attacks? Wow. Whenever this radiant sickle lands a hit, the target must make a successful fortitude saving throw or become blind. Dang, these are like... These are brutal. They're strong. I don't know anyone that can use them though. Whenever this double axe lands a hit with its head, if the attack with the tail also lands a hit, it deals additional 1d12 slash damage. I don't know anyone who uses that, but that's pretty cool. It's just a shock composite. Heavy shields. What does it do? Just an enhanced shield. Whenever the wearer of this mithril chainmail flanks. Oh, yeah. Protections. I'll keep those. Cloaks are garbage now. We did pick this up. This amulet grants its wearer a +2 enhancement bonus on attacks and damage rolls with unarmed attack and natural weapons. Let's see if we can give that to the horse. This is the headband. This is +4 strength. Okay. Oh my god. Bracers of Dominance. Whenever the wearer of this bracer confirms a critical hit with two-handed weapon, the enemy must pass a will saving throw or become unable to attack one round. That's either going to go on Decaus or the Skelly. Okay. Conman's Ring. The ring grants its wearer +1 competence bonus perception trickery. That'd be cool to give to Wolfjiff. Man, once we get more rich, we'll come back and buy some of this stuff. Oh, they got more expensive. I'm gonna carry a scroll with me. It's all that. This, this. That. Whenever the will is Icy Burst, throwing axe lands a hit against a new enemy. The enemy must pass a fortitude tab or become paralyzed for 2 rounds. Whenever the axe hit lands a hit, all its further attacks until the end of the round deal 1 additional force damage. This damage bonus stacks up to 10. Wow. We have a lot of garbage. Okay. That cost a lot. But it is worth it. Alright. Yay, welcome back. God, dude. It took way too much. Oh well.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
What services do you provide? I can tell you the various divine spell scrolls, even if you don't have anyone in your party who can read them. I'll be happy to read it for you right here. However, it takes care out there on your travels. Scroll is useless without someone who can read it. To use the scroll while you're on the move, you'll need a spellcaster. I already have that. It's fine. You know what? You're in Aasimar, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yes, I am in Aasimar. Hard to miss, isn't it? I look exactly like my great-great-grandmother, but I am the only one among my kin to have an Aasimar blood manifest so visible in my appearance. I have to admit that is a very fortunate coincidence. My Aasimar features are rather appealing and make people trust me more easily. It's a good quality to have for a priestess wishing to gather a congregation. How did you end up addressing? My story has grown longer and longer over the years, yet sadly it never gets any more interesting. I was born and raised in Absalom. Soon I realized that bringing the word of Abadar to places where it's already been heard was too easy and the challenge of a cleric like me. I have traveled all across Galorian since then, watching civilizations bring enlightenment to the wildest of places. This brings joys to my heart and makes me feel like I serve my God, with my deeds and not only with my words. The tiny barony in the stolen lands that has been my home for a very long time eventually turned into the strong, prosperous kingdom, and I felt that I had to go somewhere else, bring the blessings of Abadar to someone who really needs it. It will take quite a long time for Dresden to recover and become an unfamiliar stronghold once again. I will do my very best to help. Cool. I have to go. I'm just gonna check in here. I'm just looking for the storyteller. I needed my storyteller. No. Okay. 1,200 to res somebody. That's painful. That's a huge tax. Jewelry trader. All right. Let's go back inside, sleep, and then we'll go back out on an adventure. We do have this summon. This ability summon fallen for 1 minute. Summon monsters appear when you have designated according to initiatives. Attack your opponent at the best of their ability. Gotta remember he has that. Just don't know how good it's gonna be.
Let's see what we can do.
Belg. Akelid is a well-worn traveler robe with deep hooded offers you respect. His voice is quiet and emotionless. Greetings, Commander. To be granted an audience with a figure of such importance is great honor. Your victories have impressed and inspired me, which is why I wish to do my part in the Crusades struggle. Okay, so who are you? My name is Velg, and I am Akelid. The visitor's quiet words sounds like the rustling of pages, dry and impersonal. My lineage dates back to the Sarkodian clan, and the bonds of kinship have always been sacred to my family. When the world wound opened, my ancestors fled Sarkoris, but they did not forget their homeland. Even before the Crusades began, my great-great-grandfather marched in the defense of your people. He perished, as they all did. My great-grandfather and his eldest sons joined the First Crusade. My grandfather joined the Second. Our family warriors have fought in every crusade, and that is why our bloodiest is now extinct. They say the crusade will be the last, and so I've come alone. For this is the one else. Alas, I am no warrior, but I still wish to be of use to you. How do you plan to help me? His word, devoid of color and emotion, run together to form a monotonous, endless stream. It's kind of like me in my stream. This is my character. For 23 years, I have been gathering documents on Sarkors. They contain numerous mentions of the history of the Blackwater Clan. The clan was beset by demons, as its members had dedicated themselves to creating a powerful weapon against the world wound. The clan needed more time, but no support came from their neighbors, and so Blackwater was destroyed. Oh, Ayat Corp, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, hosted. You hosted. Even better. In a raid. Got it. I need to change the sound of those. There's too many that have like the same sound. But thank you. I do appreciate it. Okay. But the fate of the clan is not important right now. What is important is that, thanks to certain ancient maps, I have been able to pinpoint the location of their settlement. If you go there, and you'll be able to verify my findings, and if you happen to find a weapon that will help you fight the demons, it will bring me satisfaction and pride. My life will have a purpose. Okay, cool. What kind of weapon was the Blackwater Clan working on? My thoughts on this matter are... Okay, so Blackwater has been revealed. Pure speculative. Perhaps it was the blade that could cut down even a demon lord, an artifact that could call upon an endless host of spirits, or a circlet that could reverse the flow of time or erase planar invaders from reality. The Blackwater Clan operates in secrecy to protect their work from spies, unfortunately, an ever-present concern, and to avoid drawing the demons' attention before the time was right. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just fought the guy at Winter. What is it called? Winter something with the axes, and that was rough. That was super rough. But we got to go back because there's that demon in the cave, and I want to take some shots at it. I know it's like level 27, but I still want to see what I can do. Okay, so you have an odd way of speaking. His pale, expressionless face twists in a poor approximation of apologetic smile. I am a scholar. I know how to speak through manuscripts and prefer to express my thoughts using my quill instead of my tongue. Social interaction is not my area of expertise, so I ask for your understanding when it comes to my rather rudimentary communication skills. Thank you. I will put this information to good use. I could just execute him. If it pleases me to be of use to you. It's funny, you can just execute him. Hey, Windwog. Fresh bruise swells on the huntress' cheekbone. Windwog releases a furious hiss reminiscent of a nest of fighting vipers. I'm sick and tired of it. I can't tell what irritates me more, the stupidity of the Uplanders' way of life or the arrogance with which they call anything else savagery. Let's take a closer look. Under her mask of anger, you can clearly see her insecurity and wounded pride. What happened to you? It was nothing. I just had a run-in with a bunch of morons who have crap for brains. Tell me everything. This crooked tiefling approached me. He was fawning over me and smiling, and he bought me some good wine. And he kept saying that he'd be thrilled if I just looked at his weapon. He said he was a craftsman, and that he'd really flattered if a fighter of my quality appraised his work. So he did. And he kept pushing. Take a look at this blade. Try this out, this bow. Scumbag. So I chose a dagger for myself. A good one. With a blackened blade and skinner. I really liked it. I picked it up, praised the work of the horn-headed scum, told him he was a decent craftsman and that I was impressed, and off I went. But then he pounced on me, grabbed my arm. You must understand, master, that I couldn't let that go unpunished, so I knocked his teeth out with the handle of the very same dagger. And he started yelling that I stole from him, And a crowd gathered, and everyone was giving me dirty looks, like they were all so superior, as if I was some savage who crawled out from the hole just to bother those squeaky clean scumbags. What do they know? Neathom, every craftsman sees it as an honor if a hunter chooses his weapon. These uplanders, ugh. Windog's eyes are ablaze, and she lets out a hiss, baring her teeth, but bewilderment still seeps in her voice. Do you really care what they think of you? A hunter must be respected. A hunter fights so that the tribe can survive. A hunter dies first so the tribe can live. Those uplanders aren't my tribe, and if they despise me and laugh at me, why should I fight for their lives? Why should I die? If only I'd known that for my blood, I got I'd get paid in mockery. I would have thought twice before leaving the case. Now you can clearly tell Windog is deeply insulted. Forget about them. They're not worth another moment of your attention. Windrug nods, her expression dark, but then she throws a wary glance at you. You're not saying that because you think I need protecting, are you? And I hope you're not trying to comfort me. I don't need comforting by anyone. Comforting a fighter who's not afraid of blades or demons? Don't be ridiculous. I'll go this. No, I just don't give a damn about toothless tieflings or what people might say about you. Her expression clearing when Dog nods and regains her usual ease. I knew you would understand. It's not like I give a damn what they say. Why would I? Stupid uplanders. Ha! The hunter's voice sounds a little too nonchalant. There's one question left to answer. What should I do with this dagger? You can keep it. Thank you. I'll consider it a gift from you. Dagger +1. What's that guy gonna do? Attack me? Darren looks around as if not exactly sure what he's doing here. Oh, Commander, how is your crusade doing? Our crusade? Oh, he said, how is our crusade doing? He did. Our crusade? You weren't exactly thrilled to join the crusade. Of course I wasn't thrilled. But in favorable circumstances, I cannot allow myself to wallow in gloom and despondency. What a man can do is look on the bright side of the whole situation and change his circumstances as much as possible. I, for instance, am certain that I'd be able to throw a ripe, roaring party, even in the crater of the erupting volcano. With my hands tied behind my back. So what brings you here? Oh, it's just a trifling thing. I wish to make a donation to the Crusade cause. It seems a smart decision to me because what's good for the Crusade is now tightly intertwined with what's good for yours truly. One of sickening, one of poxpostulate. Okay, I did have to go give the revenue from my estate a good shake-up and send a few couriers scurrying about, but in the end I managed to acquire a couple decent items. All in all, here's my donation to the Crusade and its commander. You must try them out for yourself. I offer these gifts from the bottom of my heart. I can sense your own agenda in your choice of gifts. Clever. I thought of you while selecting these gifts, and now I must beg your forgiveness and bid farewell. Still have plans to order and send a package of special gifts to my dearest cousin. Nice. Okay. I really hope the storyteller comes back. I don't think we have any movement. I think we still need to rest. What time is it? Okay, it's getting kind of late. These are still working to resolve. Okay, we do have movement. Let's use it before we sleep. Okay. Any range? No. These guys kind of suck. Nice. Really want to buy more sharpshooters, but I'm so broke right now. Yeah. Okay, we don't need to heal anything. What do you have here? Bone shield. All allies within 1 foot first centered on the target points within a range. Target units gain +3 bonus to AC for this round. Okay. False Grace. Target undead unit gains +5 power temporary. You don't have any undead. This is cool. We don't need to use it right now though. Mhm. Okay. Crusaders attacked the demons at a propitious moment? The new word. When they were trying to sink a stash of cold iron ingots into the nearest sand swamp. The horde of metal would have been deadly to the beasts of the abyss and safely ended up in Mendevian warrior's care instead. Okay. Cost of recruiting mercenary units increased by 100%. Oh, this is why everything's so expensive, because I have the undead army thing. I mean, that's fair, kind of. Send them back. I mean, they can make it over here, but I'm not gonna combine the two armies because I want them to march north. Okay, ouch. Are these guys gonna just throw or what's up? Yeah. I need more archers in this group. These guys apparently need the most help. I love the animations of them just like falling apart. Yep. Okay. Gang of demons hunting runaway slaves was not reckoning on facing commander conquering forces. Among the bloody corpses, the Crusaders discovered the dark, god-forsaken altar fashioned from the teeth of demons, capturing victims and web of the monstrous mechanical spider retrievers. The soldiers clamored to burn it, but the more tactical-minded officers decided not to rush to anything and passed it on to the commander for examination. Interesting. Do a quick save, and then we'll move them. Okay. These guys suck. But that's alright. We can handle them. Okay, so they can't move. Mm-hmm. Let's take out this group. Oh. They're gonna go after my archers. Oh, I hate misclicks. Let's chase them down. Okay. I wish we could use their undead. I wish that went to like my army, but apparently it doesn't. Begging for mercy, one of the imprisoned demons points to an inconspicuous crack in the rock that their unit had been ordered to guard until the arrival of a pack of slaves. Examining the crack, the Crusaders return to the commander and proudly display a handful of shining dust to him, the crevice to home to an adamant load. This rare and precious metal will come in useful to the Mendevian army. Material points +5, or ×5. Dope. Right. What's Wolf doing? Kind of just down here. Do I want him to come south to fight this? Kind of want him to like circle around and yeah, let's go this way. I want him to take this army, and I might send him up to fight these. All right, what do we have? Can't move anymore. Let's have you guys check out this path. Still not gonna have them fight. I just want to know where these go. Okay. I think everyone's out of moves. Except for these guys. Okay, they can move. Alright. Ghouls, zombies, and then these guys. Flies. Probably plagued horses, right? Let's get these down first. Oop. Left horses up. Undead fighting undead. Sad to see. Sad to see. Just kind of wish they would all get along. During the First Crusade, the Radiant Saren Ray performed a miracle here, granting the Crusaders victory in a battle that was otherwise lost. Years later, during the Second Crusade, the Knight of the Mendev clashed with the Army of the Abyss here once again. They fought to the bitter end, but the miracle is not repeated. The carnage was atrocious, and those who fell found no repose. Rising again as undead, now they have found peace in the flames of the bonfire. The Crusaders cleansed the blood and the dirt from the statue of the sun goddess, lifting with trembling hands the sacred golden symbol from her chest, a relic long believed to have been lost. Cool. That's cool. This army 4 can move 1, and you move 1. Okay, let's save again. This could be a tough fight. This might be too tough, but we'll check it. Yeah, and cultist. Okay, well, they're not going to be able to do much to my dudes. The fire guys will. Nice. Dope. Get these earth elementals out of the way. I love when the cultists do that, because it has like absolutely no effect on my guys. I'm gonna move here though, so these guys can move in. Nice. I just don't want to hit over what my camp can revive. I don't think I will. Kill off a couple cultists. Alright. Cultists are the best. I'm sure that'd be super frustrating if I had an army that it affects. God, an undead infirmary must be pretty cool. I imagine it's a bunch of dudes that are just sitting there with like bones and they're just trying to put the bones back together. Unexpectedly, the leader's tent turns out to be a shipshade and tidy. Behind glass, an arcanium magical collage diploma hangs on a post. In the chest, there's a ceremonial graduate robe and several magic inventions and patents, and the brainchildren of a late cultist leader. One could only speculate on the tragedies that made him lead such a wretched existence. Whenever this +3 composite short bow lands a hit on an enemy, the enemy suffers an additional 1d12 piercing damage. I almost want to give that to Wendog, even though I'm going to lose the AC that she has, but it's a ×3 crit. The range sucks, but yeah, that might be the backup she needs. Okay. Choose ability. Extensive infirmary size increased by 5%. Master of maneuvers. Yeah, another unit. But I don't know what kind of unit I would add. Inspiration. All units in the army have +15 bonus to combat. The general has a +4 on bonus to power per level of this feat. So 5% would give me 1% is 6, so 6 times 5, it would be another 30 units. I almost want to do that, and we can find another like ranged unit later. All units in the army have a +15 combat morale per level. We could do this too. But we really haven't had problems with combat morale yet. Let's do infirmary. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let's take a nap. When do I even use this, now that I'm thinking about it? Yes, she can. This will be the bow for a while, just in case we need this AC thing. Okay. I mean, there's still a range though. Let's not do that. Give her that one. We'll be fine. Is this +3 natural armor? Yeah, I don't want to take this off because that'll drop it to 34. Okay. Never mind. We're gonna keep that on. Can't wear this though, right? That's gonna. No, it works. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. What are these bracers? Okay. Nope. Nice. Can't wear these. Dang. Okay. I can give it wisdom, but I don't want to give it wisdom. I want to give it anything that can do with strength. Okay. Throw all this stuff in here. For now. Scimitar, let's just type. Trying to think. This can be sold. That's not very good anymore. That's not good anymore. I don't know why I threw that in my inventory. Hmm. It's about songs. I mean, I've got cool stuff. There's just nothing that's great right now. Okay. I like this armor, but like I don't like people getting hit. What is it that made it so I didn't put it on Celia? Celia. The She should be wearing that. The hell? Okay, we can sell that. This. Amount of armor like I'm getting right now is starting to get good. All right, and this stuff. Do do do. Okay. Let's go back to here. Yeah, she should be wearing this. Whenever the enemy lands a hit on the wearer of this mithril full plate, the attacker has to pass a reflex saving throw or suffer 1d3 damage to strength. Oh, did I not put this on her? That's insane. It's +2 grants the wearer DR3 piercing. I just hate like putting armor on my guys that have high dexterity. Okay. All right, let's rest.
What, are you planning to spend your whole immortal life living as a beggar? You could win riches, power.
A small amount of riches. That would be nice.
Oops, sorry.
Give it away to my friends from the River City.
Just trying to
They
break
can
my phone.
use it to build new homes after the fire.
Okay. I'm gonna have to call it a night. It is late. Welcome back to the land of the living, Skelly. What are you wearing right now? Hey, Sergeant. Thanks for lurking, my dude. I'm gonna give him full plate. Oh, I know I gave him light because DR5. Oh wait, is that just because we did that? Hold on. I want to give Wolf Shift this. No, he has +2 to dexterity. Ah, this is +2 dexterity and constitution. Hold up. Hold up. You equip the skeleton, it limits their dexterity to +1. That's fine, I don't care. I know what I did. I know I did it. There you go. Let's see. No, that's good for him. Good for him either. I thought I put out those bracers on my dude. Weird. Okay. Do appreciate the lurking. Always appreciate the lurking. All right, let's put that belt back in here. Okay, I think that's it for now. Cool. We're all rested. Before I go, does he cure himself? Hooray! No more demon plague. Just a couple of things that we can get fixed when we're on our adventure. Wait, did we not rest? I thought we rested.
Here we go.
What happened? Like none of his spells came back. Did everyone else's spells come back? I guess some of them did. But these... aren't in his spell book? Oh, because he's got a wisdom damage. Wisdom constitution. That's why they didn't come back. That's fine. We'll fix that. That's not a problem. All right. I was about to freak out. Anyways, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thank you, Ayo Tocorp, for stopping by. And with the raid, I do appreciate that. Mark Swartzenew, Thanks for stopping by. And then also earlier, Dude Man, thank you for the follow. I will see everyone tomorrow night. It'll be another like short, late stream. But we will probably be playing some Elden Ring then. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks everyone for hanging out. See you then.